I can't tell you how much fun it was to make this video and watch this play. Multiple plays that Odafe Oweh made in Sunday night's game. This is basically going to be 3 plays from the game, the 2 highlight reels. Not sure what to say about the guy. I love the concept of what they did here. Everyone knows probably if you watch the channel I called for something like this. Still don't think we executed it great. He's not really pushing him into anybody. He's slightly redirecting Kelsey, but Chris Board, the near side inside linebacker, is playing man on the running back. So it's not like we're really pushing him into anybody. Just an unbelievable play. I don't know that there's another player on our roster who could have done this. Maybe Marlon Humphrey, in terms of just the agility to jam Kelsey and then move around and then actually tackle Mahomes in a little bit of space. So Board's playing man on the running back. We got trips over here to the left. Queen is getting out of there. So we left the low hole open. The low hole is like middle of the field, in between the hashes, 10 to 12 yards deep. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I jumped up and hollered. It's like late at night, my wife's sleeping, and I had to try to control my excitement when I saw that ball hanging in the air. Just a beautiful play. We could probably execute it better. Hopefully we've got this in our pocket now to use. There's Board. You can see he's looking right at the running back playing man. I love the 4-man rush that we used when there's a back in the backfield. I did not like our 4-man rush versus empty at all. Let's look at it from the all-22. To me, everyone else besides Board is playing zone, but there's Odafe Oweh spot shadowed. He's going to press Kelsey in. Still too much room there, if you ask me, for Kelsey to check up, but it worked because it took Mahomes out of the progression in terms of hitting Kelsey backside. Again, I think we're playing man with Board on the running back, zone with everybody else. And I think that caused Mahomes a little bit of problems. If you remember the play from week 1 where we played man on Darren Waller and everybody else played cover 2 zone, I think those concepts sometimes give every quarterback difficulty, even the really intelligent ones like Derek Carr and Mahomes. Another thing to mention here is that the guy down to this side, the D and the Bowser, is getting upfield. And I think that's a part of this stunt, to be honest with you, because it's a looping stunt by Oweh. And this guy getting upfield is designed to force Mahomes to step up. So I think they're using his athleticism and his reactions against him. There's the guys that I think are playing zone. Don't ask me what zone it is, but there's 6 guys there. Backside, our corner might have been in man on that split end, but he didn't follow him across the formation. So that's what leads me to think it was all zone. Hopefully we keep some of these concepts in our pocket to use in future games. And now the forced fumble. So one thing I want to mention here, kind of on a macro level, or maybe I got it backwards, maybe it's the micro level. The Chiefs ran the ball on the forced fumble because of the personnel grouping we have on the play before. This is the play before. There's Oweh, and he's on with Bowser, Queen, Board, and Houston, and only one true interior defensive lineman, which is Calais Campbell. So we have 3 edge rushers, 1 interior D lineman, 2 inside backers, because at this point Board had taken over for Harrison, who really struggled, and then the rest of the other 5 are DBs. You got the little bubble screen out here to Kelsey for a quick gain. So the next play, the Chiefs respond by running the ball. Makes sense because of the personnel grouping we had in. We actually did sub in Pernell McPhee on this play. If you notice, all the guys on the field right now are veteran players who our defensive coordinator trusts, except for the young DBs that had to be in because of injuries. Just a nice play by Oweh, stepping out with the tackle, and nobody really blocked Oweh initially. I mean, the tackle steps out to the other edge rusher, the guard steps with McPhee, and Oweh's just pretty much by himself from the end zone angle. You're going to see how quickly he redirected. I mean, look, right there, he's obviously got the ball. They showed a great angle view on the broadcast, I thought, that indicated we had the ball immediately. But, terrible things happen on the bottom of piles when the football's rolling around. All right, so here he is. So he's not blocked initially. McPhee is next to him, is going to slam the A-gap. Justin Houston backside is going to crash down. Houston looked really good to me in that game on a lot of plays. So Oweh steps out to the tackle. Orlando Brown, nobody touches him. We needed every bit of his athleticism, long arms, and strength to slap that ball out of there. You can see the ball out of there right now. I'm going to rewind it again. Watch Houston on the backside 50. Watch how he slams down. I mean, even if we don't force the fumble, it's gonna be a tackle for loss or very little gain. I know it's a split zone scheme, but Houston gets inside of Kelsey, who like he does often on run plays, looked like he didn't want to block anyone. I'm not sure how Odafe Oweh can make 2 better plays this year than he made in the Chiefs game. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Which play was better and why? Or if there's anything that I missed in breaking it down. I love the personnel grouping that we had there at the end on those last 2 plays that I showed. We had so many DBs on the field. 3 edge rushers, only 2 inside backers. I feel like we were baiting them into running the ball some. And in one of my previews, I mentioned the Giants and the Patriots. The Giants win over the Bills in the Super Bowl, and the Patriots win over the Rams. And in both of those situations, Belichick and his defense baited the other team into trying to run the ball more. One thing I like to mention here is like Oweh's really good backside at not getting fooled by the boot. I know Mahomes puts his right hand on his belly like he's supposed to, but they're not used to being under center. And Oweh recognized immediately that Mahomes was not booting and keeping the ball, even though his back was turned and he had his right hand in his gut. I feel like we did a great job of taking away Tyreek Hill. I can't wait to watch a lot of the film of that. We tried to make them beat us left-handed by limiting Hill and Kelsey as best we could. Let me know what you guys think of the video and the game plan and Oweh's play in the comments section.